The only leading man in Hollywood who goes to such lengths to produce a genuine action spectacle that audiences will struggle to forget is Tom Cruise. As a result, Mission, his most recent film, Tough, the perfect transition from Dead Reckoning Part 1 with the help of notable actors like Simon Pegg's well-known Benji and Ilsa Foss, a former MI6 specialist who fans first encountered in Meander Country. Ethan Chase fights a man-made intelligence foe known as the Element in the 7th episode of the show. In both Dropout and Here, the 39-year-old Swedish entertainer assumed a similar part. But after watching the episode, you'll have a big question, which in turn brings up another. Who dies in the first Mission episode? Is Ilsa deceased? Is Ilsa dead in Mission? Unimaginable Dead Retribution. We catch up with Ethan at the beginning of the movie as he begins his search for two pieces of a crucial key in the Namib Desert. His main goal leads him there on the grounds that Ilsa is searching for well-being there. The trackers have arrived to retrieve the $50 million prize that is affixed to her head. Ethan arrives on the scene as the hunters get closer to Ilsa, who is using a sniper rifle to hide in one of the buildings. We are made to believe that Ilsa was shot and kicked the container during the turbulent residue storm. She is discovered to be alive, and Ethan granted her request to leave Namibia while maintaining the lowest possible profile. Luther and Benji are with Ethan when they see each other for the first time while he is in Rome. The two of them then go to a party in Venice where Gabrielle, the movie's antagonist, wants to buy Atlanta's portion of the key. Ethan is informed by Gabrielle that one of Ilsa or Grace, in a sense, a new ally, must die. While being held at gunpoint, Ethan, Grace, and Ilsa are able to flee, but they split up in the streets of Venice. The entity misleads Ethan about Ilsa's whereabouts when it intercepts Ilsa's conversations with Gabrielle as she is fighting and arguing with him. Sadly, Ilsa is found dead on the ground with a knife wound when Ethan finally reaches the bridge where they are fighting. He is found by Grace, who cautiously approaches him despite his grief over the loss. Ilsa's death is foretold later in the movie, despite some confusion in the first act. In the first part of Mission, she passes away. Consequences that are impossible and fatal. There are a few unidentified deaths in Dead Reckoning Part 1. Ilse and D. Endlinger are the main victims. Denlinger, who is in charge of national intelligence, tells Gabrielle in a scene that he thinks the submarine that broke down in the first scene contains an early version of the entity that would be unleashed by the key. Because he claims to be the only living person who is aware of it, Gabrielle immediately executes him. Also, he tells Paris, his substitute guardian, that the Element expects to kill her because he knows she will turn against him and support Ethan. Ethan comes to the conclusion later that she has died, but the agents say that she still has life. Nevertheless, she is essentially stunned. I value your attention. In addition, the most recent media breakdown videos can be viewed by subscribing and clicking the bell if you are a new subscriber.